Hello, I had a few requests to ask about just basic fish tank cleaning strategies here, and I just wanted to show you a few things. I clean my fish tanks about once a month. The regularity in which you clean your tanks will depend on the type of fish that you have, the number of fish in your tank, also your water quality. For me, it works to do about once a month. And you always want to change no more than about 30% of the water out. So you never want to completely empty your tank and refill it if you have fish in there, because that will take out too much of the bacteria, and the change in water quality would probably put them into shock and they probably would not survive. So at most, you want to do a 50% if you're having serious water problems, but I typically do 25 to 30% of the water. The water that you then put back into your tank can either be spring water, which is fine, but actually tap water is even better. It actually has some minerals and things that the fish can actually use and benefit from. Spring water is okay, but it's better to do a mix. If you want to use spring water, also put some tap water in. If you're on public water like I am, you will want to have a water conditioner, like one of these two over here, and that just makes sure that the chlorine is taken out so that the fish don't die when you put that water inside. Okay, now this cool thing that I have in here, it's like a little gravel vacuum. You just pump the little pumper here, and then I have the other end in a 5-gallon bucket so I don't dump it all over my floor. And then you just put the end down in the gravel, and you will notice as it goes, you'll start to see particles coming up, old food, fish poop, all that kind of stuff, and that just helps to clean it. So you actually want to go over all the gravel kind of quickly, because it's also sucking out water, so the water level will get low pretty quickly with this. But that's a great way to clean the gravel of your tank. I'm just going to take that out. There you go. And I'll do that until the water level gets down about, like I said, about 25%. Other things, if you have algae obviously on the side of your tank, these little sponges are great for scrubbing that off. When you clean your filter, I also do that once a month. Make sure you do not clean this. All you want to do is take the filter itself out, wherever this thing can go, and you just want to take the filter part out, the white part, and put a new one in. Do not clean the rest of this. You want this to keep some of that bacteria on there. Again, there's good bacteria in there as well, so the fish need that. So do not clean your filter, just change the cartridge. If you have plants, if you have fake plants like I do, if you have betta fish or angelfish or any type of fish that has a very delicate fin, you'll want to use silk plants like these. They are not hard like the plastic plants. For cleaning either of them, you just put them in some hot water and just kind of rub the leaves together. The silk plants will kind of wear out kind of quickly, but that does seem to work. Just be aware you may have to replace your silk plants a little more often than you would your plastic ones. I think that's about it. Do not use distilled water. I don't remember if I said that. Don't use distilled water ever when you're putting water back in the tank. That's basically useless. So spring water and tap water is usually pretty good. Okay, and like I said, for me it works about once a month, but it will just depend. Make sure you're checking your water quality pretty regularly, and you'll know how your changes are going and if you need to do them more frequently or not. All right, I hope that gave you a little bit of helpful info and just some basic care tips. Also, remember to always try to feed your fish a variety of foods. Over here, I use flakes, I use freeze-dried bloodworms, and also frozen food for them. So I try to switch that up throughout the week. Just keeps them a little healthier. Alrighty, hope that's helpful. Thanks for watching.